Vasyl Lomachenko and George Kambosos fight this weekend in a fight that looks to be an easy win for Lomachenko based on Kambosos' last performances. But let's take a deeper dive into it and see why I think this. Vasyl Lomachenko is coming off of a highly controversial decision loss to Devin Haney in a fight where he looked sharp as usual and was able to land at will after figuring out Haney's tendencies. For the age that Lomachenko was, he looked very sharp, and that's why I don't think there's any reason to expect a sudden slowdown for him in this fight. In George Kambosos' last fight, he faced Maxie Hughes, who was Kambosos' first southpaw opponent in a while, and it showed with his performance, as he looked confused at times and struggled to put together any combinations, and overall got beat to the punch and outboxed for most of the fight, which led to Top Rank having to jump in and rig the scorecards for Kambosos. Now prior to this, Kambosos signed a multi-fight deal with Top Rank, which is why I think that they gave him a southpaw to prepare him for the other names such as Shakur Stevenson and Lomachenko that are southpaws on their roster.
You hear the mixed reaction from the crowd here in Oklahoma. And Joseph Mason should be on the Christmas card list for George Kambosos with that 117 to 111. Maxie Hughes gave a very good effort with his boxing skill tonight. But it's George Kambosos who comes out with a majority decision.
Kambosos and Lomachenko have faced two common opponents in Teofimo Lopez and Devin Haney. In Lomachenko's fight with Teofimo Lopez, he went into the fight with a hurt shoulder, which led to him not being able to get off much offense. And he also faced Teofimo Lopez while he was at the prime of his career, which didn't help. This all led to Lomachenko losing in a close decision. In Kambosos' fight against Lopez, he was able to take advantage of a cocky Lopez that just wanted to knock Kambosos out, which led to not only Lopez being knocked down, but a fight for the ages as the two battled it out to a split decision victory for Kambosos. The other common opponent between the two is Devin Haney. In Kambosos' fights with Haney, he got outboxed and battered over the full 12 rounds both times in his home country, while Lomachenko was able to push Haney to the limit before making a crucial mistake in the 12th round by taking that one off. This led to Devin Haney winning by a very controversial unanimous decision. In the upcoming bout between Vasyl Lomachenko and George Kambosos Jr., the odds may be stacked in Lomachenko's favor based on their past performances. Lomachenko's recent bout against Devin Haney showcased his exceptional skill despite this controversial decision loss. Also, despite his age, Lomachenko has displayed sharpness and a deep understanding of his opponent's tendencies, indicating no signs of an impending slowdown. On the other hand, Kambosos' last fight against Maxie Hughes exposed vulnerabilities, particularly against southpaw opponents. As I stated, he appeared confused and struggled to execute combinations effectively, relying on heavily reflex-based defense and counterpunching tactics. While Kambosos has demonstrated underrated hand speed and counterpunching ability, his style leaves him susceptible to opponents who capitalize on his defensive lapses, especially when he lunges forward or comes in straight up high with his chin in the air.